This article is dedicated to the highly anticipated 2023 animated film, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. It's important to note that this film should not be confused with the 1993 live-action film or the 1986 animated film, Super Mario Bros. The Great Mission to Rescue Princess Peach. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is a computer-animated fantasy action-adventure comedy that is based on the popular Nintendo video game franchise, Mario. Produced by Illumination with financing from both Universal Pictures and Nintendo, the film is set to be distributed by Universal. This is not the first time that the Super Mario Bros. Franchise has been adapted for the big screen. It is actually the third film adaptation, following Super Mario Bros., The Great Mission to Rescue Princess Peach, 1986, and Super Mario Bros., 1993. This time around, the film is directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic, with Jelenic making his feature directorial debut. The screenplay was written by Matthew Fogel, and the ensemble voice cast includes big names like Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Day, Jack Black, Keegan-Michael Key, Seth Rogen, Fred Armisen, Sebastian Maniscalco, Charles Martinet, and Kevin Michael Richardson. Nintendo had been reluctant to license its intellectual properties for film adaptations after the 1993 live-action film failed to impress both critics and audiences alike. However, Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto became interested in developing another film when Nintendo started bringing its older games to the Virtual Console service. Through Nintendo's work with Universal Parks and Resorts to create Super Nintendo World, Miyamoto met Illumination founder Chris Meledandri. By 2016, the two were discussing a Mario film, and in January 2018, Nintendo announced its collaboration with Illumination and Universal to produce it. Production began in 2020, and the cast was publicly announced in September 2021. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is set to be released in the United States on April 5, 2023, and in Japan on April 28. Fans of the video game franchise and movie buffs alike are eagerly anticipating its release. Development. In 1993, the Super Mario Bros. Film adaptation faced both critical and commercial failure. Following this, Japanese video game company Nintendo became hesitant to license their properties for film adaptations. However, the idea for a new Mario film emerged from bringing older games to the Virtual Console and other services. Miyamoto, the creator of Mario, recognized that combining their beloved software with video assets could further develop their content business. He knew that making a film was different from making a video game and sought a film expert to lead the effort. In November 2014, Sony Pictures faced a hack, and emails were released that revealed Sony had been trying to secure the film rights to the Mario franchise for several years. Producer Avi Arad visited Nintendo in Tokyo in February and July 2014 to secure a deal, and he emailed studio chief Amy Pascal in October to say he had closed the deal. Pascal suggested Genndy Tartakovsky, director of Hotel Transylvania, to help develop the project. Sony Pictures Animation president of production Michel Rameau-Kouyaté expressed hope in building a Mario empire. However, Arad denied a deal had been made and said negotiations had only begun. BuzzFeed News noted potential conflicts with Sony Pictures' corporate sibling Sony Interactive Entertainment, which was one of Nintendo's main competitors. Through Nintendo's collaboration with Universal Parks and Resorts to create Mario-based attractions, Miyamoto met Chris Meledandri, founder of Universal Pictures' Illumination Animation division. Miyamoto found Meledandri's creative process similar to his own and thought he would be the right lead for a Mario film. By 2016, they started discussions, knowing they could walk away if it didn't work. In November 2017, reports emerged that Nintendo was collaborating with Universal and Illumination to make an animated Mario film. Then Nintendo president Tatsumi Kimishima clarified that a deal had not been finalized, but an announcement would come soon. Kimishima hoped for a 2020 release date if the deal was successful. In January 2018, Nintendo announced that Miyamoto and Meledandri would co-produce the film. Meledandri said the film was a priority for Illumination and would most likely come out in 2022. He added that Miyamoto would be involved throughout production. In January 2020, Nintendo president Shuntaro Furukawa stated that the film was moving along smoothly with an expected 2022 release date. Nintendo would own the rights to the film, and both Nintendo and Universal would fund the production. In August 2021, it was revealed that Teen Titans Go! Creators Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelinek would direct the film. Matthew Fogel would be the screenwriter after previously working on Illumination's Minions: The Rise of Gru, 2022. According to Kari Payton, who collaborated with Horvath and Jelinek on various projects at Warner Bros. Animation, the duo flew to Illumination Studios Paris a month after the release of their first feature film, Teen Titans Go! To the movies, in September 2018. In September 2022, New York Comic-Con announced that the film's teaser trailer would be released on October 6, 2022, and the teaser revealed the film's title, The Super Mario Bros. Movie. Shortly thereafter, Ed Scudder confirmed he worked as head of story on the film after previously working with Horvath on Unikitty. Writing. Jelinek and Horvath, the duo responsible for the film's creation, aimed to create a faithful adaptation of the games that was the complete opposite of the irreverent Teen Titans Go! They wanted the film to be more cinematic and more emotional, while also serving as an origin story for Mario and Luigi. They envisioned portraying the brothers as blue-collar guys from Brooklyn with Italian-American roots. In addition, they wanted to showcase how gamers win in the games by incorporating a character trait of perseverance into the film's portrayal of Mario. During the writing process, the duo decided to switch up the traditional roles of Princess Peach and Luigi from the games, with Luigi becoming the one in need of rescuing and Peach becoming the one to assist Mario. They felt that this change would add more depth to the characters and prevent the story from being too straightforward. They drew inspiration from Super Mario 3D World, a favorite of Jelinek's, and wanted to focus on Peach's role as the Mushroom Kingdom's monarch and the strength she would need to protect her subjects, particularly the Toads. Jelinek and Horvath also decided to rewrite Bowser's character, making him scarier while also adding elements of comedy and vulnerability. By doing so, they hoped to create a more complex and interesting villain for the film.